All right, so normally you would have Chrissy up here telling you a beautiful story. Instead, you have us here. But we have a not-so-secret weapon to make this exciting. Okay, so the story today is about how we humans use the earth to produce food for ourselves, right? And so we're going to discover, using this watermelon, how and how much of the earth we use to produce food for ourselves. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to go through a process of elimination to get down to the piece that we actually have available and we use to produce food, okay? So the first step is to eliminate all the oceans, right? Because we typically, we eat some seaweed, but mostly our food is grown on land. So we want to see how much land is available to us. Anybody know how much of the Earth's surface is oceans? Three quarters is oceans. All right, so that leaves us with a quarter. A quarter. We have a quarter for land. Now it turns out that we can't grow food on all of the land. So about a third of that quarter, so a 12th, we're not using the decimal system today. A third of the quarter is high mountains and glaciers and deserts and basically inhospitable lands. So we're going to cut out that third. She's cut out that third. So another of the third is land that we could potentially grow crops on, but we use it for other purposes. We live on it, houses, roads, public lands, what have you. Okay, so how much do we have now left available? 1/3 of 1/4, so that's a 12th, right? About 10% is available for us to, or we use in some way to grow food. There's one more wrinkle. We've got to cut this into 4 pieces, equal pieces. 3 of those 4 pieces is land that's used for livestock, either to graze livestock or to grow food for livestock. So only 1/4 of the arable land that we use is actually used for food that is directly consumed in some fashion by humans. And of that, so now we are down to 1/4 of the 1/12, so 1/48, which is about 2%, right? And of that, only the rind, right? Only the topsoil is available, or we use, available and we use for growing food directly for ourselves. So I hope this inspires you to think about your relationship to the earth. The remaining 90%, 98% obviously affects that 2%. So we got to take care of the whole, but it's that little sliver that we have available and we use today. Okay. What's that? I have to move the table. Why are we moving the table? Oh, move it away. Okay. Okay. I hope you all enjoyed the story. Thanks.